Welcome back, guys. I know it's been a while since we had a video out, but we've been working really hard these last few weeks. We've been trying to get our gardens done well. It's the early spring, trying to get everything in the ground that needs to go in, and we have been working really hard to fill our woodshed as well at the same time. So I know it's been a while since we got a video out, but we finally got around to getting something for you guys, and I hope you guys will enjoy getting to see what we've been doing. So I thought I would take you on a little tour of the place, show you our gardens, get to see the dogs, get to see what our woodshed is looking like, and some other stuff that's been going on around here.
Hello.
Hello. So this entire area is what we're working on right here for our garden. We filled a lot of the space already, but we still have some things still to plant. So I'll show you guys what we've done so far. So over here we have 3 rows of cucumbers. The field cucumber, I believe it is. We had those last year and they did amazing. They were so good. And I used them for bread and butter pickles, which were incredible. So we have 3 rows there. We also have a cucamelon plant. So for those who haven't heard of cucamelon, which I hadn't, this is new to me, maybe I just live under a rock, but cucamelon, I guess these are like, they look like watermelons, but they taste like cucumbers and you can pickle them, but then they're like this size or something. So we're kind of really excited about this. We got 1 little plant from a friend, so thanks, Brian. And then we have 4 rows of corn seeds in there. We just put all these seeds in last week, so we're still waiting for those to come up. So in this part of the patch, we have 2 rows of white potatoes. Jamie's been working really hard to get these all hilled up nicely, so this is kind of his little project that he's been taking care of for me, and I kind of don't have to worry about it, which is nice. So this is the first year we've done potatoes. We've never done potatoes before, so we're excited to see how this works out. But Jamie's been taking care of those, hilling up all the potatoes. So you can see the plants are really filling out. When they first came up, they come up really small. We have a couple that just kind of came up right here. This one right here just kind of came up today or yesterday. And there's a couple there that had just come up as well. So as they grow, they get bigger and they fill out more. And they're easier to spot. And then we have 4 double rows of peas. Now we have 2 varieties in here. We have sugar snap peas and we have dwarf peas. So these ones are sugar snap, and then we have the dwarf, which seem to be a lot more spaced out. We had this variety last year and they did the same thing. They kind of germinate in one area and then there's a big space and then they seem to germinate in that little space. They don't all kind of roll the way that the sugar snap have done. Then we have a whole row of beets, and they're still kind of on their way up. I did the beets and I've got the Swiss chard in. So there's a lot of weeds still in this part just because we're still waiting for things to come up. And once everything's up and a bit more fuller, then we can pull the weeds. So then we have a whole row of onions, and we had a little bit left over and we just kind of put on the other side there. So there's not even half a row there. And then we have 4 different varieties of tomatoes in here. There's some beefsteak, cherry tomatoes on the vine, and then I have some Roma tomatoes as well. I was very upset that I forgot about broccoli. I went, oh, I really wanted broccoli. And then Jamie actually came home yesterday with some broccoli plants. So I am super excited about these broccoli plants that we have in here. We're gonna have broccoli after all. So we have that. There's all of our tomatoes. The 2 rows of beans right here. These ones were very kindly given to us from someone who got a puppy from us. There are, let me see if I can read, Royal Burgundy beans. And she said they're absolutely delicious. She said that they grow purple. I've never even heard of this before. So they grow purple, and then once you boil them, they turn green. She said they're absolutely delicious. So she very kindly gave us, thank you so much, Danielle. She gave us those as a gift when she picked up her puppy. It was very kind of her. And actually Jamie's grandma gave us some beans as well. There's three varieties. There's some green beans and some yellow beans, and then there's yellow wax beans. I'm not sure what the difference is, but anyway, we were thinking we're going to put another few rows of those in here. It's funny because when Jamie tilled this spot for our garden, it looked huge, but I couldn't help but think, are we going to fill this really, really fast? At the same time as it looking such a huge garden. So we may have to till up more land because this was going to be the rest of our vines right here. But we have decided to put in some more beans, which will take up more space. And by the time that happens, we may run out of space. So Jamie might have to put the rototiller on again for like the 4th time. So that is the plan with that spot. It's been exciting. It's a really fun time doing gardens for us. We absolutely love it, and we are just determined we want to be able to grow our own food. Over here we have our 2 raised beds and our asparagus patch. Can you believe we have had the channel for a whole year now? It's crazy. That's been a fast year. We actually did a video last year of us building these raised beds, and so we got in the 2nd year out of them, and I'm so excited. I absolutely love them. I just love that I can put things in there that can't go in the ground over there and have separate little space for stuff. So I have some pepper plants in there. We've got some yellow banana. We've got some jalapeno. Oh no, what happened here? I just realized this is like collapsed. Oh, that's sad. So we have some yellow banana peppers. We have some jalapeno peppers, and there's a couple of cayenne pepper plants as well. We have arugula. And then we have chives and thyme, I believe, are in this spot. This one we have German red garlic, which I am so excited about. I absolutely love garlic. I put this in the fall so that we'd have spring garlic. So it's all doing really well. I think they're going to be ready to harvest not so long from now. So this right here is radish, but I didn't intend for it to be there. I guess one of the seeds fell out the pod. Either I don't know when it fell out or what happened, but anyway, it laid there all winter, and then it germinated and became a radish. So this was an accidental radish over where my spinach was. So I have that, and I have kale in here, and it looks like slugs. I'm pretty sure all these tiny little slugs are what's eating it, but as long as it grows big, I think it will be fine. I'm excited about kale because I absolutely love kale. I could live off of kale. So those are our gardens. We're excited to see what happens this year. And it's so funny because in that rototiller video that we did, or that Jamie did, he said, you know, when he was tilling up all the land, he's like, oh, we're going to have like the whole entire property as a garden. This is so addictive. And it's funny because now we're getting everything in the ground and spacing everything out. We're going, oh my goodness, maybe we should have spaced out more. So maybe we need a bigger garden. So maybe next year we'll have this entire back spot as a garden. But yeah, so this is our garden. We're really excited about it, ready to see how it progresses. James planning on putting more corn. I think he said another 3 or 4 rows over there. We wanted to space out a couple of weeks just so that we weren't harvesting a whole bunch at one time. And then we were hoping to get our vine plants in here. So we'll see what happens with that. We are super excited. This is what we've been doing these last few weeks. So between the gardens and the dogs, and James has also been getting a lot of wood for us for winter. So we heat with the wood stove in the winter. So all year long we're really trying to get wood and take down trees and cut up the wood so that come winter we don't really have to use our furnace. Last year we did so well, we really did. We really didn't need to put the heat on until I think we figured out we had like one more day of wood. So we have been splitting wood. Jim's been taking down the trees. He comes back, brings all these logs. Let me show you. He's got his big massive log pile right here. All these logs. And our woodshed. Wait till you see this. Maybe this isn't as exciting as it is for us. But it's like almost full, guys. I don't even think we've ever had it this full. So we are excited. It's going to be a nice toasty winter with all this wood keeping us warm. Last year we decided we really wanted to raise our own food. We wanted to try another type of farming and really kind of get into doing that. So not only do we have the gardens, but we also have broiler chickens. Last year we got some rabbits and we actually had for the first time our broiler chickens last year. It was such a success, so we decided we want to do this again this year. So this year we're going to do 50 chickens. We're going to do 25 at a time. So we have 25 just now that we got 2.5 weeks ago. They were a day old when we got them. We picked them up. So currently we have them inside. They are under a heat lamp, they have some shavings, they have their food and water, and then once they're big enough we'll move them out to the chicken tractor and then they can just kind of graze on the grass, and then when they're old enough to be processed we will do that as well. So we had 8 of these puppies. 3 of them have gone home today. And one of them's going again. Dino is going at 4 o'clock today. And then the other 4 are going to be going later on this week. So this is the second litter that we have just now. These guys are 5 weeks old now. And this is the first time they've been outside actually, so they're not so sure. They're checking out the grass, having a think. What do you think, guys? What do we think of the grass? What do we think of the grass, boys? Hey, what do we think of the grass? Not so sure. They're like, oh, it feels soft. It's, well, you know, it tastes alright. We're not gonna eat it though, are we? No, let's not eat it. Okay. These guys are 6 weeks on Friday, so depending on when this video comes out, they may already be 6 weeks old. Already. Craziness. Craziness. Did you go potty? He's a good boy! Good job, Oliver. Good job! Well done! No, let's not eat leaves. Thank you. No, we're eating leaves. Hi. Hello. Hi, cutie. These guys, their bone is really coming out. They got a lot of color in their faces now. Yeah. What do you think, puppy? Kitty kitties. Hey, kitty kitties. Hi, kitty boys. Wait.